Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the live virtual book signing. I'm back. I don't know what movie that is, but I'm back. So welcome. We're live on Instagram, live on YouTube, and live on Facebook. All right. So we good to go. Welcome. This is yours truly, Casacello James. We're live here in Atlanta, Georgia. Yay! So we're here live in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm back. For all of you all that's been sending me texts today, miss you as well. So listen, tonight is all about the book. Teach me how to fix my credit. All right. So you actually can get it live on Amazon right now. So if you go to Amazon, y'all know what to do. Go on Amazon.com and just click it and all of that good stuff. And then bam, you can just order your book. Now, what I need you to do is to make sure when you order it, I need you to screenshot it. All right. What we need them to do? Screenshot it. All right. What we need to do? Screenshot it. All right. We need you to screenshot it and text it to 786-213-1087. So I need you to screenshot it to 786-213 786-213-1087. All right. So I need you to screenshot that and just make sure that you let us know that you bought the book. Now, if you want the book signed or what have you, we definitely can do that. Let me get the number. There it is. All right. 786-213-1087. We are in hot Atlanta. And as you can see, we got our masks and social distancing and all of that good stuff. So welcome to everybody. Welcome on. I can't really see you because a little bit is upside down, but hey, we're going to work with what we got. All right. So welcome to everybody. I got so many guests here. We're live. We got master stylist in the house. We got a chef in the house. We got a life coach in the house. We got a real estate agent in the house. We got everything that you need. We got the color master himself is in the house. We got, Shamika's in the house. So listen, we got people that's coming on their way. I got a life coach in the house. For all of you that can't find a good man, good woman, she can definitely help you. All right. From a show, girl, what you talking about? You need a good man. And let me tell you something. If they ain't no good, put them jokers out. They paying no rent. All right. Woo, ain't nothing going on but the rent. All right. Listen, it's going to be a great show. It's all about the virtual book signing. So what is the virtual book signing? That means you don't have to leave your house. You can go right now, click and clack. That's the old school, click and clack. And that means you type it in and go to Amazon.com and then you can order your book. But what I need you to do after you order that book and it goes into the cart, is that right? You put it in the cart and all of that good stuff. And once that order, you have placed it and it says whenever it's going to be delivered, I want you to screenshot it so I can shout you out on the show. Okay. So let's see who's in the house with us. I know we got some people now. Dante, what's going on, my friend? Bowdy. Is that Bounty? I can't see. Phillips, what's going on? Thank you so much for joining me. Tonight I got here. He's the host here. This is his beautiful facility. None other than Jeremy Gunn. We are live at Vera James Salon. And what is it? It's Vera James what?
Salon and Studio.
Lord, say it again. Vera James Salon and Studio. If your hair is toe up, if your hair is messed up, you ain't got no hair. We can work it out. He has plenty of stylists here. Very good atmosphere. As you can see, this is a beautiful place. He's got his mirrors up. This is a full service salon. Whatever you need, don't take that money to somebody that's going to mess you up, but take it to somebody that's going to do you up. All right. So this is a full service salon and it's just good. This is an entrepreneur and all of you always ask, is it black owned? This is black owned. All right. So you can just imagine what it does for the economy when you get somebody that supports black-owned businesses. So it is phenomenal. And you that's joining me, make sure that you join us because people are texting me and all of that good stuff. So just join us live. It's going to be really fun. I'll be able to answer some of your credit questions on tonight. We're live on Facebook, live on YouTube. And so if you are on Instagram, don't forget to tune in to YouTube. Once you get to YouTube, you want to just type in Exceptional Credit LLC, Exceptional Credit LLC, and it'll come right up. But without further ado, I just want to bring in now, he's the owner and extraordinaire himself. He's been doing hair a long time, for decades, and that speaks volume. So he's not a novice or a rookie. And so this is the host, and this is his very own business. He's the CEO of Vera James Salon and Studio. So at this time, I want to welcome my buddy, my road dog. This is Jeremy Gunn. He's masked up. All right. So we thank you so much for allowing us. This is our first live show back in the ATL. All right. I thought Texas was hot, but Atlanta is just as hot. Yeah. Lord have mercy. But in any event, so thank you so much for letting us have the show here. The thing that I want to say to Jeremy, not only is he an entrepreneur, but he's also one of my clients. And this is just phenomenal, what the Lord has done for him, you know, to bring him from point A to point B to point C. So I just want him to share a little bit about his journey again, and just a little bit about his business. And then you can call him. We'll give the information throughout the show where you can reach us. Now, let me say this before we go on. We got some food here. We got some lemonade. Shout out to Regina Oliver. She sponsored the lemonade and all of that stuff tonight, and we're going to drink some of that on air. We got some good old chicken. You know, I don't do that bougie stuff, honey. I got some good chicken here. We got some. We got the chef in the house. We're going to bring him on. He did some macaroni. Help me out, chef. What is macaroni? What? Macaroni chicken balls. I'm with all that. Kind of carrying on macaroni and chicken. All right. So and I mean, it's a good size, but we're going to get to that. So we got a lot of good stuff. As you can hear, I'm super excited about it. And then I'm going to share my exciting news about Casacella's creation, what I just did. So it is just amazing. All right. But tell us, Mr. Gunn, about you, your experience, and your business.
Okay. Well, my experience with Casacella's, I think.
Exceptional.
Exceptional credit.
It's all of it is together.
It was nothing, but
yes.
Okay, cool.
And listen, this is just informal. So you're gonna hear some background. We're gonna all be doing it together. I got the life coach Arlena here too, so we're gonna bring her on. So we just gonna do this family affair. Y'all know how to do the cookout. Yes. It's like this. Yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. So tell us about. We gotta speak up a little bit so we can all hear. All right. Yes.
So yeah, I've been knowing Casacella for some time. As soon as I met him, he started working on my stuff. And from there, I was able to get a couple of little things and learning a whole lot.
Yes.
By the way, learning everything and why things work. So, you know, a lot of times now that I have questions, I can almost answer my own questions because I've been listening. And when I listen, I truly listen. And then I meditate on that. And then, you know, I'm able to help myself or answer my own questions. And if I can't, I know I can always call him, and he'll let me know, direct my path, and so forth. From there, I was able to get a car. I got a truck. I don't have it now because I was in a wreck, but that's all right.
It's coming. Yes, I know that's right.
I said that I needed my salon, so I was able to get my salon.
So you sacrificed.
Yes.
Even though you had a wreck, watch this. So that means things will happen to you in life, but you can bounce back. You know, he had a wreck, but he's actually in the process. But the most important thing at this time was for you to get your business.
Right.
Okay,
I wanted to get my salon because from there, that's going to create my income. And if I have good income, then I can help. Then it's going to help my credit because I'm going to be able to pay my stuff on time, pay stuff off, or so forth. And you know, I was able to get my business, get my building, you know, my different licensing, and so I'm glad that, you know, things happen for a reason, and now I'm glad I got my business.
Right. So understanding about credit, what does credit mean to you versus 4 or 5 or 10 years ago? How do you look at credit now? You know, with working with me and my company and meeting me and all my expertise, and then what you already knew as a good person because you do pay your bills. You wasn't a frivolous type of entrepreneur. And then with us, because we're in the hair industry, you know, that can fluctuate. That can fluctuate like most business, whether it's daycare, restaurant, or what have you. But our industry kind of fluctuates. Sometimes it's really, really, really good, and sometimes it's really, really bad. It's almost like construction. You can't work, you know, when it's raining and different things of that nature. So how has that, you know, can tell us a little bit about the mindset you had then versus now?
My mindset that I had then was, oh, well, if it's not gonna work, then I ain't paying it. Pretty much. I'm
just like honest. Most people.
I'm not paying it. I'm mad or something, or they did this. I'm not paying it. So I didn't do a whole lot of not paying. And then of course my credit suffered. When I say suffered, it suffered.
Right.
Really hard. But now, the more I build my credit, the more options I have. That's the big thing. The more options, the better terms. You get a lot more. You don't have to sit there and do a whole lot of stuff like going to get a car. You're not gonna have to sit there and do 20 people that you know and their addresses and phone numbers and all that crazy. That's just a whole lot. Absolutely. So the better your credit gets, the less I notice that the less I have to do to get what I need.
Right, and you get a better interest rate.
Right.
Interest rate is everything. So you don't want to pay more. If the car is $10,000, if your interest rate is 22%, 28%, or even, God forbid, 32%. One company I absolutely do not like is Santander USA. You can tell them I said it. So I absolutely, Shamika said yes, absolutely. Yeah, Santander, that is not good, because you know they are just great. Welcome, babe. So that is just not a good company. And the reason why I say it's not a company is because it gets over on you instead of building you up and helping you. So the benefit of having good credit, it means you get a lower interest rate, and you have to look at it like this. Just let me share something with you. Once the interest rate is low, your credit score is going to be at an all-time high, but your payments are going to be low, and the amount that you owe will be low. So it's almost like a seesaw. If your interest rate is high, then your payments are going to be what? High. And so you want to have a low interest rate. You want to have a low payment so you can actually pay what the car is worth. All right. So that's a great benefit of having good credit. So the other thing that I want to ask you before I bring somebody else up, with having your own versus working for somebody, having to clock in, having to put up with their rules and regulations, having their name on the building instead of, this is wonderful. This Vera James and Salon and Studio is just wonderful. But somebody give me a card, one of his cards over there. So at the end of the day, having Vera James and Studios, having a card, this means so much. Thanks, Chef. And so this means so much to us is because this is his. This is what he has going on. All right. Vera James, Salon and Studio. So how does that make you feel with having this?
Oh, it's I never thought it would come. It's like wonderful. Like I make my own hours. I come to work when I want to. I decide what I'm going to charge.
Right.
Although I'm still reasonable.
Right.
But it's just, I'm never going back to work for nobody else again.
I know that's right.
God is my witness.
As God is my witness.
I ain't working for nobody.
Absolutely. So what are your hours? So what are your hours? Or first, what do you specialize in? He's a master stylist. So tell us a little bit about Jeremy and the people, because this is a beautiful place, is it not? This is a beautiful place. And he has spaces. Yes, and that's a good question too. We're going to get to. So a lot of people are looking for a good place where there's not a lot of mischief, a lot of gossip, a lot of back and forth and cutthroat stuff. So this is a great platform. But tell us about you, what you offer and specialize, because y'all already know what I do.
Okay. Well, I do lock maintenance.
Okay.
I can add locks.
The proper name, somebody have asked me, is the proper name dreadlocks or locks? What do you call it?
I call mine locks.
Locks.
I read once again that people used to call them dread. They look dreadful, so they can't. That's where the dread came from. And my hair is not dreadful, so I just call mine locks.
Locks.
Okay. Dread, so.
Okay. Cool beans.
I do natural hair.
Natural hair.
Locks. I do black, white, Puerto Rican, Dominican.
Yes.
I color. I do some clipper cutting.
Okay.
Some weaving, certain extensions.
Okay.
Pretty much almost everything except for box braid.
Okay.
I don't do that.
Okay, so what are your hours? What are, I know that's right. So what are your hours? What days do you normally work on, or you prefer that you have your clientele on?
Wednesday through Saturday.
Okay.
From about 9:30 to about 5:30 or 6.
Okay.
I will work outside those hours, but that is additional pay. So
okay.
If you can come in on a Sunday, but no, you're gonna pay for it.
Okay.
That's
wonderful. Okay. So this, and the other thing I want to know before I let you go, with working, what is the capacity that you do as far as with new stylists or somebody like us that's been in the game for a while? Do you do just rent a booth, or do you do flat commission? How is that?
Right now, I do rent a booth.
Rent a booth. So. Okay. So that means you want to have your own clientele. So it's been a pleasure with him finding out. Oh, and also the last thing, Shamika brought up a good question as well. Where did you get, I know, but where did you get Vera James Salon and Studio? How did that concept of that name come up?
Well, I kept hearing that I was part of my mother's legacy.
Okay.
My mother is deceased. My father is deceased too. My mother's name was Alvera, and my father's name was James.
Okay.
So I just put them together and
Vera
they gave me
James.
Vera James.
The house of Vera James.
Yeah.
So that is wonderful. Just like me, I dedicated my book. Good mothers are everything. Good mothers are everything. And so the salon is named after his mom and his dad. All right. And both of those are in heaven, just like my mother, which meant everything to me. So at the end of the day, that is beautiful. And the name fits him. It's very classy. I love the ambiance in the salon. It's a very good area. If you're looking for a job and a place to work, you need to contact him at when? Well, I mean, give us the number.
404 409 4067.
So 404
409
409
4067.
4067. Old man Florida's doing good tonight. All right. There we go. So we got it up there. That is the number. 404. I'm going to put it up. All right. 404 409 4067. Is that right?
That's right.
All right. Don't call us asking for 2 months because of the karaoke. We ain't giving out 2 months for the karaoke or the little Corona. All right. Have your stuff together. Oh, ain't that all right? Wonderful. So proud. All right.
That's Asia. Hey,
all right, A. All right. All right. I got Pastor in there. Congratulations. He said, I'm so proud of you, brother. Pastor Givens. Thank you. Pray for us, Pastor.
Yes.
All right. Listen, I got another Jeremy in the house. Oh, okay. Well, no, that's Ann.
Yeah.
One of your clients. Wonderful.
Yes.
All right. She's doing well, wonderful too. Let's see who else we got here. We got Moses, New Orleans. All right. You already know. All right. I know how y'all do it in New Orleans. All right. All right. We got Moses in here. I need some part the Red Sea with that money. All right. Wonderful. So we got Lisa. Ooh, you know that's Lisa. Lisa Williams for Carolina. Wonderful. All right. We got Chauncey. Oh, congratulations. You just got approved on your house. I talked to your mortgage real estate person today. All right, wonderful. We got Great Faith. Oh, the church folks is in here tonight. All right, what's going on, bro? David Wade is in the house. Robert, you crazy boy. All right, Dante. All right, wonderful. We got you in the house. All right, so listen, we're going to take a commercial. We'll be right back, and then I'm going to bring on the chef because I need to see these good macaroni chicken balls. Lord, ain't nothing like a good old chicken ball. All right.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to take a commercial, and we'll be right back. Come on, Chef. We back, y'all. We getting ready. This is Chef Banks, Tyrone Banks. The chef is in the house. Looking good. Your haircut looks good. I wonder who cut it.
I want to know too.
Oh, it looks good. It looks good. Wait a minute, turn around. And you can't have it, me already taken. So you can't have it. Lord, that's a nice way. Thank you. Yes. So we got it. Listen, tonight we're back. We're live here at Vera James Salon and Studios. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. But before we go any further, y'all got to get into these pants I got. I normally can't stand up. But y'all ain't ready for it tonight. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready for tonight. Wait a minute, I got to model these pants. I'm going to get to the chicken in a bit. But
all right.
Because I don't get the chance to stand up. I'm always sitting down. Y'all got it?
Sure.
All right. Yes. Y'all see this good shoe? That's how you do when you first get a new shoe. All right. But listen, this is all about teach me how to fix my credit. All right. Teach me how to fix my credit. So this is the live virtual book signing. We're going to do some here tonight. We got a few copies left. They've been buying it. Shout out to Dallas, Texas. Dallas, Texas. Man, they was cleaning me out before I got back here in Atlanta. But all you have to do, you go on Amazon.com, you type in teach me how to fix my credit. It's really super easy. Y'all know how to use Amazon. People use it all over the country. And so you want to go on Amazon and screenshot it to me, and I'm going to be able to shout you out live on the show. Okay. But without further ado, this is Mr. Tyrone Banks. He's an awesome chef, and I'm going to let him talk about, he's also one of my clients. He has done phenomenal, and we have some of his product tonight, and we're going to try some of the product tonight, and we're going to share it with the people in the audience as well. Mine's super hot. Oh, mine's hot a little bit more for me. I like hot. I like it hot. All right, like Ashford and Cindy said, hot. All right, but solid as a rock. All right, so this is Mr. Tyrone Banks. This young man is phenomenal. He's a humble young man. He has came a long way. He has strategic goals, and he's just doing phenomenal things. And so I wanted to introduce him to some of us that did not know him. Of course, now we're getting to know him in his particular business, but he is very, one thing I love about him, he's very humble and very, very faithful when it comes down to his word. So if this young man says he's going to cook for you, he's definitely going to do that. All right. So tell us a little bit about you as a chef, and then we're going to talk about you, as far as what the credit experience or the credit restoration program concerning exceptional credit has meant to you. So tell us a little bit about you.
So my name is Chef Tyrone. I've been cooking for 10 plus years. Based out of Atlanta, Georgia. My company's name is Joe Linda's. It's named after my mom.
Okay, talk a little bit louder so I can. It's all right.
So I've been cooking for 10 plus years. My catering company is called Joe Linda's. We specialize in Southern and Spanish food.
Yes.
We're still new to the Atlanta area, but I've been cooking for a long time. I do weddings, baby showers, meal plans, private dinners. I do it all.
Oh, so you do meal plans and weddings, baby showers, bar mitzvah. If you got some money, he do it. All right, go ahead.
I will turn down $1.
All right, I know that's right. What's up, Tony? What else? So how long have you been doing the chef, cooking as a professional chef? I've seen the pictures. I've seen you, when you was in class. I've seen you, the dinners that you do at people's homes and different other big events. And I mean, it's phenomenal. So,
I've been doing it professionally for 10 years.
Oh, good.
I started in working at my school cafeteria, making lunches, to working at different restaurants, retirement homes. Now I have my own business, on a catering company. So yeah, I've been around for a minute, so I know what I'm doing.
Okay, all right. So tell us about what credit has meant to you as far as the credit journey. What has it meant to you, and just tell us a little bit of your experience with exceptional credit and Mr. James. So how has that helped you versus before you met me then versus now?
Before I met Mr. James, I didn't really care about credit. I didn't want to pay any medical bills, I had a bunch of repos, I had a lot of evictions and stuff like that. But when I got in contact with Mr. James, he sat down with me and analyzed my credit profile. Mm-hmm. And he's real humble, he's real understanding. He told me what I had on my credit history, and I asked him to fix it. He's like, yes, he can fix it. It's still in the process, we're still working on it, but I was at a 504 That was 2 months ago now.
So you was at a 504. So you was in the early 500s.
Yes.
Okay.
And now I checked it earlier today, and I'm at a 673.
Oh, that's 173 points.
Yes.
So obvious, Mr. James and his company knows what he's talking about.
He does.
So that was a 504. He's at a what?
674.
674. That's a big jump.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So that is amazing. What else?
So you just got to be patient with him. He knows
Correct.
what he's talking about. Just listen to whatever he says. Don't try to deviate from what he's telling you. Apply for credit cards and
Absolutely.
get a lot of inquiries and stuff like that. Just be, you can say, hard on yourself pretty much.
Correct.
Because he's gonna get the results that you're looking for. It's not something that you just wake up and expect it to change in 30 days. That's not going to happen.
Correct.
It takes time.
Correct.
Everyone's profile is different. So some profiles might have a lot of collections and
Correct.
inquiries and medical bills. Some might have bankruptcies. You have to be patient, and he'll tell you what to do or what not to do. Pretty much.
Wonderful. So that's the key. Most people, let me say this, and then I'm going to let them go because I want to get into this good old, this macaroni bowl. So at the end of the day, most people think that credit restoration, I don't know who started that myth and that lie, but it is absolutely a lie. I've been in the business now going on 30 years. If I can't get it removed, nobody on this planet can get it removed, all right? Credit restoration, I really don't even like to call it credit repair because that's not what I do, because I hate it when I hear people say, oh, my cousin does credit repair. Oh, I know somebody that do credit repair. I'm a credit analyst. And what a credit analyst is, somebody that studies the data and the data, whichever one you want to call it. And I studied that. And not only, but I use the legal language of the law to be able to get off any adverse account on your credit report. And it's not just the accounts that's on your credit report that we get the sum total of your 3-digit score, because that is in an algorithm. The algorithm is a digital calculation method. It's a digital calculation method. That's how we get your 3-digit score. And that's on all platforms, be it Vantage Scoring or FICO. All right. So as a credit analyst, I dig deep into the credit report, no matter what particular platform it's on. So when I dig into it, I'm going to look at your addresses. I'm going to look at your names to make sure your name, because sometimes it's flagged in the system. My name is Casacello James, not James Casacello. So that can flag it. And if you have like a look like Speedy Gonzalez and you've lived 30 different places, the system looks at that as negative. So you need to get rid of all of those outdated addresses. And then the system also is going to categorize every type of category on your credit report. So I have to break that down. They're going to look at your public record. They're going to look at your past history. Even though the bankruptcy has been discharged, that's good. Discharge is a little bit better because then you never have to worry about those previous lenders or collectors. But what you have to understand is it is still negative. The system still deems that as negative. So you don't want so much. I don't push to have it updated. I push to have it removed. All right. So that's the difference between somebody knowing what they're doing, what legal codes, what federal codes to be able to put in those slots when you do it online, or you certify it through the mail, which I love that I do at my company, or you can do it over the phone. All right. So that's what we've done for him. And he's had great success from 504 all the way to 674. That's a major jump, and it's still climbing. It's probably a little bit higher than that now. Yeah, absolutely. So he's almost about to hit the 700 club. So congratulations to you. And he's always patient, always obedient. So he's one of my live customers as well. But to stick a pin in that, let's dive into this. You made this, so tell us about this. Is what is it called? The proper name?
It's a chicken and macaroni cheese ball.
Chicken and macaroni cheese ball. Y'all have some? Y'all got some? Y'all help yourself. Yeah, get you one in so we can eat it together. Yeah, go on in. So let's eat it, Chef. I want to eat it live because I know chicken.
Yeah, we know.
All right. So what's in it? You said, Chef.
So
here we go.
Macaroni, there's chicken, there's panko breadcrumbs, and all the spices that I use as well.
Somebody put me a piece of chicken on mine and put it back in. Somebody, please. Oh my God, it's got a good thing. Thank you, Shamika.
I got you.
We're going to talk to Shamika too while I got her here. We're going to talk to her. Oh, it's wonderful. It's got a good gourmet taste. Come say hello, Stephanie, real quick before you sit down. This is one of my clients from Casacello's Creation. Don't she look beautiful? Platinum up, baby. Beautiful. Thank you, babe, for coming. Awesome. Isn't this awesome? Okay, so tell us a little bit. This is some of what you do when you cater. So this has got, I know you can tell all your secrets and stuff like that, but just tell us a little bit. Yeah.
So like I said before, it has macaroni, it has cheese, it has chicken.
Yeah, uh-huh. Okay, I'm sorry. Say it again.
So it has macaroni, cheese, and chicken. It has a little kick to it. I use a little bit of buffalo sauce.
That's what I'm tasting too.
Yeah.
That little buffalo sauce.
And you know, I'm a little Spanish. I have a little Spanish background, so I have a little Spanish ingredients to that as well. So.
I'm trying to turn around so y'all can see it. There you go. Like when I tell you, Gayla, what's up, Gayla? Stephanie's Gayla on too. What's going on? And Moses, you know it looked good. That looked good. John Moses. I keep saying Moses, but John, Mr. John Moses. All right. Listen, go to Amazon while we're eating. Get your copy. Teach me how to fix my credit. You want to go to Amazon right now. I need to see some of those shout outs. Hello, my sister. All right now. This is wonderful. All right, all right. So we got macaroni and cheese in it, chicken in it, got all your special seasonings and all of that stuff. That's what I'm talking about. This is the bomb, baby. I'm gonna heat mine up a little bit. I like some good old hot chicken. We got chicken and everything. Wonderful. That's all right. That's all right. Chef, that looks good. Okay, so what is your specialty? Do you cater in Atlanta? Of course. You cater in Atlanta.
I only cater in Atlanta. I do not only cater in Atlanta. I cater anywhere that the client would like me to go. That's just a special.
Well, wait a minute now, Chef. Wait a minute. Somebody from Alabama might say, do you
I don't mind traveling to Alabama.
I ain't coming unless you have my money.
I mean, money talks.
So now, Chef will come to Alabama. Will you come to South Carolina?
Yes, I'll come to South Carolina,
All right.
New York, Texas.
Now,
Florida.
now Shamika got me right. Y'all talk on, Chef. I'm gonna get in this chicken right here.
I come anywhere.
Mhm.
Money talks. That's pretty much.
Okay.
I can be reached at 470
Mhm.
331 6980. You can also look me up on Instagram at Joe Lindas. That's JO_Lindas, LINDAS.
All right. So wait a minute now. What's the information I'm typing in?
So my Instagram is Joe Lindas, so it's JO.
Hold on, type it right there, Chef. Because I can't do all that typing right now. You better type in your information. My God. Is these cheese balls good?
Aren't they good? I have one. I feel like I need to have another one.
Yeah, the spirits, they have one more.
Woo!
Do you get it? Okay. Y'all see this good plate right here? You did good on this.
Appreciate it. Thanks, sir.
Can I have a, yeah. Oh, yeah, bring me that if you don't mind for me. This lemonade was made by Regina Oliver. Yes, please do. We're going to try it. So please, y'all get y'all stuff so we can try them. Listen, she's an entrepreneur as well. These lemonades are the bomb, Listen, and so if you want to get in contact with Regina, all you have to do is just email me or text me, 786, y'all already know, 786-213-1087. It is just phenomenal. So if you want these lemonades, let me tell you something. These lemonades, absolutely. If you drink this lemonade, I promise you, you won't never want Minute Maid no more. That's how this is. This right here is the bomb. I'm telling you. My God. To make your speak come. Oh, this right here is the truth, baby. I'm telling you. This is phenomenal. This is black owned. She owns this. This is all she do. She don't do hamburgers. She don't do French fries. She's the lemonade queen. All right. So if you want to get in contact with her, all you got to do is just text me or email me. Text me. The number's on the screen there. So just text me and email me, and we'll put you in contact with her. This has been phenomenal. Thank you, Chef, so much. And also, if you can't get the number, again, we're going to put it up there so you can get in contact with Chef, because I want you to be able to get in contact with him. Here's his information. So that's Jolinda's?
Yes.
Jolinda's, and his number is 470-331-6980. All right? And I'm telling you, the food is phenomenal. The food is phenomenal. I'm going to finish that as well. We're going to take one more quick commercial, y'all. And I'm going to tell you, we're going to come right back, but we're going to take another commercial. It is just phenomenal. This young man is doing it. He if you ever have an event, graduation, just because you and your boo need a makeup or whatever, or even if it's not a makeup, he can come. Or breakup. Yeah, if you're trying to get rid of that joker, all right? Or that jokette, all right? So he can do it for you. I'll be right back after this commercial. Well, we're back. We're back. I got my girl here, co-host herself. You know, I'm still getting comments from people saying, "Where are your co-hosts at? Where are your co-hosts?" Especially when we did that white. We did collab in the white.
Now we're doing the black and white today.
Okay. Don't get it twisted, baby. Because we know how to do it. Listen, you all know her from Girl What You Talking About. She's a life coach. She's an educator. She's a mom. She's a grandmama. Shout out to the grandson.
Legend mom.
Oh, yes, yes. So she's wonderful. If anybody is a hustler, we be trapping for Jesus. All right, trapping for Jesus. I'm telling you, if anybody can get stuff sold, this one right here. So this is one of our special guests as well tonight. She's been with me since the book has been out. All right, and so we've been on our quest, you know, to put that information. She shares it with people at the airport, other cities, other states, young, old, 18, 15, don't matter. All right. It don't matter how long she's known you. She's going to tell you about Exceptional Credit Repair, LLC. So I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for coming to my first live show back in the ATL. And so I want her to just, reintroduce herself. For you all that don't know her, she does have her own show on the page as well, too, live on Facebook. All right. But if you need anything that you're trying to promote it, just even promoting stuff, she's the lady to go to. None other than Miss Arlena Edmonds, Miss Edmonds, as the student says, Edmonds. All right. Welcome.
Thank you. Good evening. Good evening, Facebook Live. Good evening, Instagram.
Yes.
Good evening, YouTube. It is my pleasure, Arlena Edmonds, and as you would know, girl, what are you
talking about?
I'm talking about it.
Yes.
I'm bringing it to you, and I'm going to be as honest as I am all of the time. First of all, it is my pleasure to be here among a group of like-minded individuals that have used this individual called How Do I Fix My Credit?
Mm-hmm.
Naturally, I can talk about my service, which is called Arlena Resource Services.
Yes.
And any of you that know me know exactly what that means. You have a resource, you need some service, no matter what it is, I'm able to help you find it. But what I need to make sure that you know more than anything else, teach me how to fix my credit. Well, they may ask Arlena, why would you say how to teach my credit? Because what we need to know, the time that we're in now, credit is a form of slavery.
Yes.
If your credit is bad. It's a form of slavery. As a divorced mother raising 3 kids, I recall plenty of time where those numbers drop, just like the weather, just like the season.
Yes.
And I have to give credit to where credit is due, and credit is due.
Right.
To the credit doctor.
All right now.
For actually helping and teaching and educating me how to work and how to maintain my credit. And if I don't tell you anything, get the book.
Yes.
Get the book. We buy lashes, and I have them.
All right.
We buy
And it looked
weed.
phenomenal.
We go and we do everything else. But if you want to take yourself out of bondage and take yourself out of slavery, and don't let anyone tell you that your credit cannot be fixed, nor do you allow anyone to tell you
Correct.
that, oh, I can get your scores up.
Mm-hmm.
Honesty is the best policy.
Absolutely.
Get it done correct so it can stay off, and do not flare back up
Right.
like Corona or like the flu.
Wait a minute. Like Corona, the
Like
old
Corona.
karaoke, because he'll come on back.
So, and I'm just telling, I'm being very honest and straightforward, because you know how I go. Girl, what are you talking about?
Right.
I'm talking about the truth.
Right.
If you're going to get it done, number one, go to YouTube,
Yes.
subscribe to
Yes.
Exceptional Credit,
Yes.
LLC.
Mm-hmm.
Go to Amazon.
Yes.
How do I fix my credit?
Uh-huh.
$20.
That's it.
This is an investment that you cannot, priceless. It's very priceless.
Right.
So please, if I don't tell you anything, I challenge all of my sorority sisters, all of my Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, my alumni chapter of South Carolina State University, my educators, my uneducators, my professional people, my single mothers, my
Yes.
single dads, anyone, please take the time, invest,
Yes.
purchase the book that's going to make a difference in your life. Do not let someone fool you about I can add a trade line to your credit. Not saying that it cannot take place,
Correct.
but you need to know how, why, what it's going to cost you in the long run.
Right.
So do it right the first time.
Correct.
This way, you don't have to go back and listen. Just listen.
Right.
So it is my pleasure, girl, what you're talking about. I do have a resource group called Arlena Resource Services,
Mm-hmm.
and I do everything. You name it, I do it. If you
Absolutely.
need the resources, I can get it for you.
Right.
So it is my pleasure, and now I'm turning it back over to Mr. Costello.
Now listen, let's talk about the trade lines, because I was just talking earlier today to a beautiful real estate agent. She's actually going to be one of my guests on the show. And so we was talking earlier today, and she was talking about trade lines. Now, first I want to explain what a trade line is, and then I want to let you know it's kind of redundant to get a trade line in your score, or your credit needs to be fixed. It's like putting the what do they say, the cart before the horse. All right, so that's redundant. And so a trade line is just as well as you might have an aunt or uncle or friend that has really, really good credit, and they put you on their particular card. You're going to piggyback off their good credit. So it's also called an authorized user. But in the business, when you get it from a corporation or a business such as mine, we call it a trade line.
Okay.
It's going to do the same exact thing. So if it's good on their credit, it'll be good on your credit.
Okay.
Now here's the deal, because I had a father that had good intentions. He put his daughter on his particular account, but what happened was he didn't tell his daughter that he had some previous late payments the year before. So even though he was that current year, the system adds the totality of the whole.
Everything.
And so what happened was, instead of it benefiting his daughter's score, it brought it down some more.
Okay.
because the daughter had already had challenging bad credit. So at the end of the day,
Challenging.
bad credit. All right. So at the end of the day, he messed his daughter up because there's a little verse in the Bible. Let's go here real quick. He said, "My people perish because of the lack of knowledge." So at the end of the day, he didn't have all the knowledge because he didn't get the book. You got to get the book. This is your manual. If you're trying to buy the house, here it is. If you're trying to buy the car, here it is. If you want to retire and not retire broke, here it is. If you're tired of people asking you for money and they keep talking about they ain't got no money, hand them this book. All right.
$20, Amazon.
What I'm trying to tell you. So this will help you out. It's laid out. It's step by step, line upon line, precept on precept. So what this does is it takes away, do it for me. If I teach you how to fish, then even if I'm not there with you, you know how to survive yourself. And so that's the beauty of that. So trade lines, you're just piggybacking off somebody else's good credit. Now, here's the deal. Trade lines are only supposed to sit on your credit report for 1 month. That's another myth. Most people think that they're up there forever. That's not true. If you get it from now, Maybell, your great aunt might let you sit up there for 6 months, but exceptional credit, it's 1 month. It's how much? Just 1 month. So
30 days.
Yeah, 30 days. Now, if you're a nice client and you're working with Shamika or you're working with some of my other boys in the industry, I might let it because I'm a nice dude. But there's another book I'm getting ready to write called Enough is Enough. All right. So you can't keep getting everything for free. So that's another thing. And another thing, how dare you want somebody to wave a pen? Watch this, because I've been waiting all day to say this. This is a pen, not a magic wand. So stop getting mad at the real estate broker. Stop getting mad at yours truly, because if you throw a tomato at me, I'm throwing it back. All right. I don't know about the other brokers. So at the end of the day, you got to help me help you.
Exactly.
That makes sense? So in the industry, what this book does, it'll teach you how, let's turn to something. So right now, this is chapter 3. What does that say? It says certified dispute letters. It says what? Certified dispute letters. All you got to do is put your information in these files.
And it's simple as A, B, C. And the first grader can read this book. So if you don't make time to get it done, don't expect somebody else to do it for you for $199.
Absolutely.
Let me say it again. Because the first thing we want to find out.
All right, Lisa.
How much it costs.
Yes.
But what you don't want to do, you don't even want to invest $20 to sit yourself down. So if you don't want to pay the price that he's going to give you, why not be smart enough, educated enough, buy the book. Mm-hmm. So anytime that you want to sit at your kitchen table,
that's right, just write it down.
Copy exactly what was put in the book. Do it to better yourself. Please don't say, I don't have time. Listen, if there's nothing else that has taken place from February or March of 2020 until now, we have time. God has allowed us to understand the importance of time and taking this opportunity to better yourself in whatever it's going to be. Don't let anybody ever tell you what you can and cannot do. Absolutely. It is up to you. So yes, I am a life coach. I don't live in negativity at all. It's always positive.
That's right.
But if you don't want the truth, do not ask me.
Right.
So I'm telling you now, this teach me how to fix my credit is exactly what you need.
Absolutely.
So take the opportunity, get your $20 and some change, because you may get a little extra stimulus this week. So take that stimulus unemployment, invest your $20, get your book, follow exactly what he said, because what we do, we overextend ourselves. I'm here to say it. I understand it. I know it. So you have to live by example.
That's right.
So you walk in those steps and you understand. Once we get off the talk show, talk about me. I'm okay, girl. What are you talking about? I'm the girl to talk about it. I'm okay.
That's right.
But what I need you to understand, this is an opportunity now for us to better ourselves.
Correct.
And so the only way you're going to better yourself is to with someone in knowledge and education. Mm-hmm. Reading is essential.
Yes.
Reading is very essential. Go get your book.
Amazon.com. That's well said. I couldn't have said it no better. Trade lines. You are actually will becoming an authorized user. If your mama give it to you, that's authorized user. If a company gives it to you, you will become an authorized user. We put it under the heading of trade line because it's a line of credit. So we consider that a trade line. Now, when you're dealing with trade lines, you have to fix the foundation. There's no need of building the house on a weak or flimsy foundation. So what this book does, we're not just promoting the book just because I wrote it. We're promoting the book because this is what's going to help change your life. This is actually a life changer. And who wouldn't pay $20, and the ebook if you get it on the Kindle device, it's $7. It's $7.99, so it's $8. All right,
You
and
pay for that at a number one at Chick-fil-A.
at Wendy's, and they ain't even Holly good no more.
And I was burned down.
Okay. All right. And listen, when I got back from Dallas, back here in Atlanta, I've seen so many businesses. We was riding the other day, and I saw so many businesses closed down. I'm telling you, people gonna go to the hospital. They gonna get their head did, and they need somewhere to live. All right. You need some, because y'all can't come live with me.
Bill, that's why
All right.
we have relatives here.
Yes.
We have people. And let me tell you about this macaroni ball. Honey,
Macaroni.
that macaroni chicken ball.
Hey.
It's a macaroni chicken ball.
And it's good. One to fill you up, because I mean it was that big, y'all saw it. So at the end of the day, we have a lot of efficient people here that are very passionate at what they do. If you want a signed copy, if you're in Atlanta, you still got time, you can swing by, I'll autograph it. Listen, John Moses, I saw you, my friend. Thank you. He said, I got my book. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. John Moses, I got it right this time. All right.
And I'm going to leave you my number.
Yes.
Arlena Resource Services. That's 404-749-0504. There's no service, anything you need that's too little or too big. It doesn't make a difference. Anything you need, then what I will do is make sure that you have that contact with a fee. So don't think it's free.
It's not, right.
It's been free for the last 30-something years. The time has changed.
Yes.
So yes, girl, what are you talking about? I'm talking about it. Arlena Resource Services. And I'm going to give it to you with a smile.
Absolutely.
You're going to always get it with pleasant attitude. So please send a message out to me. You can send it to Arlena, ARLENARS at BIZ.
Okay. And we're gonna type that in before I go at the end of the show. We're gonna get it on the screen for you as well. We're gonna take a commercial, and then I got my last guest, and then I'm gonna just let everybody say hello, and we're gonna mingle, turn on some music, and we're just gonna have a good time on our way out of the show. But listen, thank you so much. She's a ride or die. I've seen phenomenal things happen with her. And let me say this. We're doing this not because we don't have nothing to do. God knows we have stuff to do. My schedule is always busy. We're doing this because we love people, not only trying to help our family and friends, but we're trying to reach that person that we don't even know. And I get emails, she get calls and emails. So at the end of the day, all of this is in love. We're trying to help you. We want you to get in that house. And the most catastrophic thing that could ever happen, you get in the house and then 6 months later you lose it. You don't want it. My grandmother preached a message years ago. You had it, but you lost it. All right. That is tragic. All right. So you want to make sure that you maintain it. And I'm not in the business of fixing, helping people together collectively, reach their credit goal, and then you lose it. All right. You have to, as Sheila Dobbins is saying on the screen, you have to invest in yourself. All right. So this is just phenomenal. We're going to take a commercial break, and we're going to come back in a few moments. So it's just going to be phenomenal. Stick around. If you're looking for a real estate agent, I got one for you. See you in a minute.
everybody, I mean, I'm working on like 3 books right now. That's happening. So, I mean, but they still early in their process. I'm just letting them know that
this is what's available. Y'all, we're back. And here, listen, my special, beautiful guest. I got Miss Shamika. Shamika, did I say that right? I want to make sure. Shamika. Shamika is a lot of fun, very sweet, very poised young lady. So I'm so happy. Welcome to the show. We spoke this right in existence, didn't we? It came quicker than we thought. So
hello,
this,
everybody.
yes, welcome. Hello, everybody. This is Shamika. Sheila, I see you. Welcome. Miss Powell, welcome, welcome. Miss Powell said good knowledge. I know that's right. That's Alabama in the house. Alabama. Wonderful. I got you. All right. Listen, thank you to all. I'm getting those particular texts. Thank you for all of the people that are ordering the book. Thank you so much. Shout out to everybody. We got some people tonight. Even Shamika's going to get a book tonight. So listen, even if you've already bought the book, you need to pass it to your son, pass it to your uncle, whether he's drunk or not. Give it to him. All right. Whoever needs the book, if they ask you for money, if they asking you to co-sign it. There's a chapter I talked about co-sign. I don't care how fine she is, how fine he is, no co-signing. All right. Get your stuff straight. You can stand on your own 2 feet. So Shamika, thank you so much. And we just want to chat a little bit. Now, she's in the real estate game. She's a real estate agent. She's doing big things. Now listen, this young lady cares about your well-being when it comes down to buying the home process buying. It sometimes is very overwhelming, but she's one of them that you can talk to. No question is too small. No question is too big. So I want her to introduce herself. Tell us a little bit about her, what she does, and then we're going to give out her information too, so you can get up with her.
Hello, I'm Shamika McHaney, and I work with buyers and sellers. I like to work with buyers because they need the most help sometimes. They need people that can be patient and understanding that can give them the knowledge that they need to move forward in getting the home that they want. So I have been listening to Costello, and I believe in his book and, his methods of getting people there.
Yes.
So I'm an agent with Metro Brokers. It's Better Homes and Garden Metro Brokers.
Oh, wonderful.
And yes. So we have all in-house things, so we can make your process, once we get your credit where it needs to be, get you to the point of purchase, everything could be seamless.
Let's break that down. So when you say in-house collaboration and you do everything in-house, what does that mean?
That means once it's time for you to find a lender. We have lenders, we have insurance people, we have home inspectors, we have warranty people, and we also have closing attorneys.
Oh, wonderful! So they have. So I don't have to go out. It's like Vera James Salon. It's a one-stop shop.
One-stop shop.
Okay, good.
You feel free to use who you would like, but just to make everything easy, we have it right there.
Wonderful. And most contractors in the business as well, because I work extensively with a lot of mortgage brokers and lenders and agents, most contractors have their preferred lenders, if you will, and they have the people because they have a relationship, and that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. So what else would I expect, coming, deciding I want you to be the realtor for me and my family, or just me, whether you're single or not, or whatever the case may be. So what should I get in place before I actually start, quote unquote, looking for the house?
Well, you need to start getting your, you need to narrow down exactly what it is you're looking for. You need to narrow down a timeline on when you want these things to happen so that you can prepare for them. If you are already ready, sometimes things can move a little bit sooner, but first of all, you need patience.
Yes.
And you have to step back and kind of just overlook the whole situation and which way you want to go. I am here to help you decide if we're going to go conventional, FHA, or just what's going to be the best for your situations. We also have list of purchase programs.
Okay.
So talking to an agent, talking to me in the beginning just kind of helps you figure out which is the best direction for your particular situation.
And the lease to purchase is not so much the rent to own. It's a little bit more complex process than that. It does work for some people, because one that I'm very familiar with that I have seen many of my clients use is Home Partners of America. Now, them jokers ain't paid me to say this, but I'm gonna give them a little shout out. But Home Partners of America is a lease to purchase. It does work. Now it has changed with the qualification. It used to be 580, but because of the corona, the old Kuroki, as I say, now it's up to 620, I believe it is, with the qualifying credit score, which is something general that you need to do anyway, because that is going to be linked into your interest rate. All right. So with that, so they have lease to purchase, they have conventional, of course they have the FHA, and then, you know, whether you're doing the buying a second home or you're doing the refi or whatever the case may be, you still want to get her input and find out, you know, well, maybe you want to sell the house or maybe you want to keep the house, but you're looking for a second home or whatever the case may be. Now, let me ask you this, as an agent, with the corona and, you know, the pandemic that's in the land, have you seen a decrease in the home buying, or is it still going full speed ahead?
Right now, we are in a seller's market.
Yep,
that
sure, right.
means the inventory is low for our buyers.
Mm-hmm.
So, like Jeremy had mentioned,
Mhm.
when times like this come, that's why it's good to have everything in place. So
That's
you don't
right.
have to scurry around and get it when you want it.
Right,
But in the event you don't, you know, everything is still working out.
right,
Everything is still working out. But right now, the home buying business is really big. Our loan officers are like, they just blowed out the water with
Right.
business right now. So, with that being said, it's a good time to sell if you're a seller.
right,
Because
right.
the buyers are buying,
Right.
and you can hold firm on your selling price. So,
Right.
you know, it's a good market for
Right.
the business right now.
And what areas do you per se target? What are your peak areas for you and your company?
We target all over, but for me, I like the Tucker area.
Love it, Tucker. If you're here in Atlanta, Tucker.
Lithonia,
good area.
Mountain,
Stone Mountain.
Stonecrest, now it's a new city.
Okay.
And I'll even go as far as the Gwinnett side of Stone Mountain.
All right, Gwinnett.
But pretty much anywhere you need me. So,
Right.
and then to come down, we have offices all over the,
Yeah, very familiar with
the city.
Okay.
So, and Home Partners actually is somebody that we're actually partnered with as well.
I love them.
Mhm.
They're very, I have a friend that works for that company, so I get a lot of inside scoop about
Yeah.
Home Partners. So this is a process. Let me say this with credit restoration, because the big three is always going to be, I want to get my credit together because I want to buy a home. I want to get my credit together because I need a credit card. They think that's going to fix their life, but it's going to make it a bigger mess if the mind hasn't changed. Or they're going to say, I need a car. So it's going to be car, or let me add another one, student loans. And so all of that is calculated when it comes down. Once you come to my process, it's going to be a lot easier and a smoother transaction, because we're going to get that debt ratio down. I have seen deals get to the table and then they go out and do something crazy and stupid to mess up the deal and buy a car 30 days before they close, and then they don't understand that they check that credit one more time before the deal is closed. And so this is all the knowledge. So when people, as Arlena has said, you can't put a price on knowledge and wealth. And something has to be wrong with you, or you have not been taught, because my people perish because of lack of knowledge, as I said. But you want to have a different mindset. And I talk about that in the book, because if $20 is going to change my life and my family's life forever, that's a great investment. And so that is something that you're going to keep on gleaning from years to come. You don't just want it to be an isolated moment. You want that to be something that can, well, Proverbs says it like this. You know, I'm just old church boy. So Proverbs says it like this: a good man leaves an inheritance for his children. All right. So all you mamas and you daddies talking about, I just got to have some Louis Vuittons or some, what they call Louis Vuittons, whatever they call. Leave that. Matter of fact, bring that show to me. I'm going to write my name on it. All right. So at the end of the day, leave that stuff alone. You got to have discipline. You got to have a made up mind. As Sister Alberta used to say, your mind got to be made up, because if you don't, you will not get the house of your dreams. And ain't no need, ain't no need of you getting mad at people that's doing the thing. So when you're looking at YouTube, and so sometimes when you look at YouTube and Instagram and you admire them, you're looking at somebody else doing their hustle. So you got to stop looking at them, because they ain't looking at you. All right. So you got to make sure that you be on your grind. Yes, you're going to have to sacrifice. Now, you can't eat the chef macaroni and balls and call him over every time, but you're going to be able to make sure you put that money to the side. Because let's talk about this before I let you go. How much money I know what I say to my clients, but how much money do I need? Do I need to have anything saved up? I'm gonna buy me a house and my score is 620, and I'm gonna buy me a house. And when I get to you and you ask me how much money have I, have in the bank, because you can't wait until that final 30 days. That money has to be in that account. And so how do you know this, Mr. James? I've been doing this almost 32 years, so I'm not a rookie or novice. And so you got to have some savings. So how much money do we need to have in the savings? What's the minimum amount that you would recommend to your clients?
I would say to be able to have at least $10,000.
There you go.
At least.
At least.
You're gonna have, your closing costs, and you're gonna have it's gonna be quite a few things. You have to pay for appraisals, and you have to have, this money at closing, like you said, and everybody's situation is different.
Correct.
Depending on the price of the property that you purchase.
Right.
So
right.
the more the property, the more you're gonna need. But I would say roughly $10,000 for like a
Absolutely.
medium.
Excellent.
And if you're working with a good agent and a good loan officer,
Mm-hmm.
and you got your good old credit hooked up, everything could be where it needs to be when it's time for you to purchase.
Absolutely. The first thing that you do, most people ask me, what's the first thing that I do when I get ready to go buy a house? I'm going to go out looking for the house because I heard Bishop preach and I feel inspired. No, you need to start, keep praying. But the first thing you need to do is not go out riding looking for homes. Well, I thought I'm supposed to go out and possess. No, the first thing that you need to do is buy this book and get your credit together.
Yeah.
Faith without works is dead. All right, you cannot get the home if you have not, as who say that, Iyanla Zanzaka or Zanzaka, what's that big name? You got to put the work. You got to do the work. And so at the end of the day, you have to make sure you invest. That's my, see, we didn't talk now. We didn't talk before the show, but that's my rule for exceptional credit. You've got to have $10,000 in the bank. That's the minimum. I got you. Y'all still buying the book. Thank you.
So even with what you was just saying, the first step is you have to find funding.
Yes.
So nobody's going to give you funding without good credit.
Absolutely.
Or and if they do give you funding, it's going to be
High
very
interest.
minimum,
Yes.
and you're not going to be able to find what you want. So it's important to make sure you get all your ducks in a row before you even go to the loan officer.
Mm-hmm. Ann Hutchins said, thank you, babe. Says it's no better time like the present. Now is the time. So listen, if you're trying to buy a home in 2021, you need to start now.
Right.
You need to start. And listen, believe it or not, it makes a difference if you put $500 here, $500 here, and just let it sit in savings. I don't care if you got to do like Fred Flintstone and you ain't got no car, you got to walk or whatever. Do what you got to do so that money will be in the bank. And the reason being for that particular rule, it hadn't always been like that, but because of money laundering and different CPAs was cooking up different documents, now they want to make sure. A lot of rules have really been strict much that we're creating those rules. You got a lot of people that sit in places that maybe you've never sat in, and they are trying to guard their investment. So they don't want to do like, I believe it was 2008 and 2010 when the market crashed. So they're trying not to have a repeat like that. But that's really, really good. Anything else? So how can we get in contact with you? Ain't this nice? And I'm gonna have this put up there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show it also.
Okay.
All right.
So yeah, just Metro Brokers, Shamika.McHaney@metrobrokers.com. It's the email I can be reached at, or you can call me at 615-400-0978.
645.
615.
Okay, hold on. Let me make sure I get this together, honey. 615 400
0978.
0978. I got you. Okay, so there's the number. 615-400-0978. All right, so that's the direct number, and I'm gonna have this. Actually, it's gonna be on my screen. We just didn't have time to upload everything, but this was impromptu, so we just wanted to get her on. But it's been a pleasure. Listen, call her. She's definitely going to take care of you and your family. She knows how, it is to have to live and have to survive. And I would say to you, me as a credit expert and an analyst, and this young lady as a real estate agent, you have to have the mentality that it will happen, but you got to help us help you. All right. So you want to make sure you get that credit together. Just don't shoot for 620. All right. Make sure that you're shooting for 700, 750 and above, and it will happen. All right. So thank you, love. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And listen, don't.
Our Facebook family.
Yes, and don't be trying to write us. We got our little masks and stuff. Don't be trying to come for us talking about social distancing.
Right.
All right. I already know we ain't got karaoke. All right. Lisa said something about this. She said no more COVID-19 bad credit.
Right.
All right. So you want to make sure that you get everything. I'm going to take a quick commercial and then we'll be back with my last comments and all of that. We're going to say hello to everybody real quick and we're going to be out of here. I need to eat some more chicken. See you soon.
Bye.
So I can put all my good stuff. She's getting ready to purchase a book, and so it's going to be amazing. I'm getting ready to go. It has been a pleasure. Shout out to Chef Banks. He did a phenomenal job. Shout out to Regina Oliver for this. If you want to get in contact, I know you can't drink it through the screen, of course, because y'all ain't messing. Y'all,
Wonderful.
is the lemonade everything? Wonderful. All right. Yes, and so that's just one. I'm gonna sign yours for you. And so it's awesome. So if you want this lemonade, I'm serious, it's the bomb. It's not me just trying to hype it up. It's really, really good. So just get in contact with me and I'll make sure that you get your lemonade. Also, listen, I have a big announcement. I've just opened my brand new barber salon. It's in Peachtree Industrial here in Atlanta. So it's Casacello's Creation Salon, Barber Salon. So that's gonna be phenomenal. I'm gonna be live this week. I don't know what day, but I'm back here in Atlanta. Shout out to all the people that need a good hairstylist or a good barber. All right. And so you can reach me at 786-213-1087. If you're looking to get your hair cut, where's Stephanie at? Come here, Stephanie, real quick. Let me show them your good haircut. Come here. Come here real quick. You can keep talking. I just need you to peep in real quick. You see this custom, just put your hair down real quick. I want them to see. This old custom haircut. She got beautiful hair. You see all that nice stuff? I did that the other day. All right. So she good. I'm trying to tell you, if you ever need a nice haircut, whatever the case may be, if you need color in your hair, whatever it is, I got you. All right. So just make sure that you get in contact with me if you need that haircut. I'm super excited about that. Got a new logo and all of that. Now, if you want to cash out the show as well, you can cash out me at the $, Casacello James. All right. It's right there on the screen. Thank you so much in advance to everybody that has purchased the book, the ebook, the paperback book, and all of that. Here go, Jeremy. Because we getting ready to play that, so you can do that. And so at the end of the day, shout out to Jeremy, shout out to everybody, and let's all right, shout out to Mr. Beck. And we got some more people over here. Come here, baby. Look, so we got some more guests that was sitting over there. Don't she look beautiful?
Hi, everyone.
Wonderful, wonderful. I want them to just say hello. Who else I got over there? We got some of everybody. But anyway, we got some people over there. What's the name of your business?
What's the name of your business?
Just give me the name.
Gemini Studio.
Gemini Studio. Listen, if you need your feet done,
Yes.
got to be more careful. Now, tell us a little bit. You can't see it, but just trust my word, because y'all know my word is good. So, what is that process that you do? Is it what was you telling me about?
It is waterless.
Waterless. So, how does that work?
So it's a waterless pedicure or it's a waterless treatment. So we are catering to those who want to live a fluid-free lifestyle when it comes to nails.
Gotcha.
But also we're doing nail restoration, and we're also caring for those who need a little bit more attention with high-risk patients. So we do a medical pedicure.
Right.
It all starts off with that waterless manicure and pedicure, where we don't use water for the simple fact that it's a barrier, I would say.
I got you.
Vector, I I would say to bacteria and
Uh-huh.
germs, especially those in high risk populations, they don't really need nursing water.
Right.
But we're using that aspect, and then of course we go ahead and we customize it that first from there.
Listen, you need to go to Gemini.
Gemini Studio.
Gemini Studios is right here in the same plaza where Mr. Gunn's salon is.
I went.
All right, I'm telling you, it's a waterless pedicure. It does work. I used to do nails back in 1996. And one thing you do not want to get is that formaldehyde. That's the stuff they use. You want it formaldehyde free. You don't want that stuff that they embalm people with. I used to teach a nail class at James Front College. I'm telling you. So people sometimes, our Korean brothers and sisters, sometimes they have to make sure that they bleach that stuff and sanitize everything good. So if you don't know about the waterless pedicure, they would definitely, get you more information. What's the number?
678
678
973
973
5363.
53. Tell it to me one more time.
673
673
678.
678.
It's lemonade.
All right. That lemon, let me tell you something. That lemonade got power. I'll tell you. 678 973 5363.
Yes, sir.
All right. 678 973 5. This pen won't work. Give me because I have to see it. Because I have to recall it.
97.
Yeah, the pen. Because if I see it, I got it. That's why I have to read it. Okay, tell it to me. 678. Oh, I done seen another cash out for G. That's probably why I can't write. Okay. 678 973. Yeah, I had it right. So, okay, so it's 678 973 5363. I got you. All right, so just call her. She'll get you all the information. Now, listen, we're getting ready to leave. Thank you so much. If you need your hair done and you're in that Decatur, Lithonia, Stone Mountain, I don't care if you're over there in East Point, all right? Please come to Vera James Salon and Studio. You can expeditiously get in and you can expeditiously get out, all right?
If you're coughing,
Yes.
don't come.
Yeah, if you're dealing with COVID-19, right? Absolutely. Listen, credit is everything. And so, listen, you want to make sure that you pick up your copy on Amazon.com. Help your brother out. I'm telling you, I'm trying to get the word out across the country. It's doing phenomenal, but I wanted to come and be with my road dog and my confidant here. Thank you so much. If you need any other information, just contact me, and I promise you, I'm going to get it together for you. So until next time, until next Tuesday at 9 o'clock East Coast time, it's going to be phenomenal. So we'll be back on next Tuesday night. See you then. Thank you. Shout out. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you soon.